So the mission was simple. It was 1941, and as the Germans, we had to conquer territory back from our enemy and regain control of a key shipping port on the Greek island of Crete in the Mediterranean. However, there was a plague in our way: the British and their bullets. To combat this pandemic, a team of medics was dispatched to save our soldiers and hopefully win the battle, to ultimately win the war, and have total world domination. However, as a part of this team of medics, to make this slightly more difficult, I would not be using a primary weapon. All I had to take with me was an M1911, because we're German of course, smoke grenades, a smoke grenade rifle for providing cover, bandages, and a hatchet to chop firewood or something, not to cut Brits to pieces of course. The main objective I had for this match was to give out as many revives as I possibly could. Although I did join this match slightly late, it still turned out to be quite entertaining and ended actually pretty close. So now let's start from the beginning of this journey. Right from the get-go, Battlefield 5 treated me with a beautiful glitch, but then I simply moved on and helped the person actually in need to get our first revive down for the game. Oh, Battlefield. Now I just spent a little bit of time trying to figure out where I could help more people, and eventually they would show up. Shortly thereafter, I got another revive, and then I struggled a little bit to get on the roof to try to revive the next teammate. In just about a minute since I joined the match, I'd already revived 3 people, and this pace would keep up the rest of the game, and it was a great start. There were now corpses everywhere, and I was trying as fast as I could to get to all of them without dying. Unfortunately, it didn't last very long. But thankfully we had a bunch of medics on our team, and I was quickly revived to get back in the action. And this would happen quite a few times during the match. I got a few more revives in, until the enemy team finally pushed us back far enough and there were no medics around to revive us. Right off the spawn, I threw a bandage about a mile to a hurting teammate, and quickly got a revive. But then as luck would have it, I died once, got revived, and then I died again. What an unfortunate life. I again quickly got back into action, and I would be up to a total of 11 revives so far. We were still making great progress. From here, we won the sector, and now we would start moving on to the next phase in our mission. This is when the mood started to darken, as the battles got tougher and messier. I continued to get revives and lay down more smoke to provide better cover, as I revived my teammates. As the battle became more tense, I had to start resorting to measures I didn't expect, actually fighting the enemy with my pistol, rather than just playing on the defensive, reviving my teammates. I briefly spawned into an armored vehicle and killed only 2 enemies, but I had to back away from the fight to avoid the enemy's artillery reinforcement. Although my revive number kept increasing, I was losing teammates faster than I could heal them. Things were not looking good. The British were defending this set of objectives very strongly, and it felt like we could barely make a dent in their forces. We had reached about 20 revives at this point, and even a reasonable number of kills, even though our respawn numbers slowly dwindled as the battle went on. I kept on pushing and putting myself in harm's way to revive as many teammates as I possibly could. I came close to death many times and narrowly escaped it. But this was when things started to turn around. I had just hit 25 revives. I had made good strides. Now I thought, could I hit 40 or even 50 before the end of the game? Could we actually win this thing? We'd captured the previous objectives by the skin of our teeth. Could we keep up the momentum? I would certainly try. And I just kept getting more and more. We'd advanced even further up the map into the little Greek town, and we kept on pushing. Now it was time for our final push to get the last objective. Everyone on both sides was determined to win. I hit my 40th revive. Let's see how many more I can get. I kept trying to push further toward the objective, but another enemy artillery barrage halted me in my tracks. When I spawned in near the end, I completed an achievement thingy that said, pulling your weight. Of course I was. I was probably leading my team in revives. Unfortunately, that was it. That was my last revive. number 46. I almost got to 50. It was also the end of the match. We'd lost. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. If you enjoyed watching the video, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and even share. Hopefully I can make more of these soon. I'm excited to make even more, especially when Battlefield 2042 comes out in October. So stay subscribed for that. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next adventure.